Supervolcano worse than Vesuvius's that could kill millions across Europe. Ready to blow. A supervolcano on the brink of blowing threatens to wipe out Europe, kill millions immediately, and bring the world economy to its knees. Around 2,000 years ago, Mount Vesuvius erupted, destroying the Roman city of Pompeii and killing an estimated 1,500 people. Today, a far more sinister supervolcano named Campiflagra is lurking underneath Naples in Italy. Shock research, revealed last month, warned that the Big Daddy of Vesuvius is showing signs of reawakening and may be on the brink of going off. Should it blow in a big one eruption, experts told Daily Star Online thousands, possibly millions, of people across Europe would be killed immediately from incineration and suffocation. Dense black ash clouds would block out the sun, plunging the continent into months, if not years, of eerie darkness. Tens of billions would be instantly wiped off the global economy as air travel, industry and farming would be ground to a halt. The environment would take a pounding too, as a boiling black cloud of hot gas would shoot into the atmosphere, triggering acid rain and accelerating global warming. Worryingly, scientists cannot predict and have no idea when it will next blow its top. Dr. Luca de Siena, geophysics professor at University of Aberdeen, is one of the leading experts researching the volcano. Campiflagra last blew in 1538 in an eruption lasting 8 days that formed a new mountain, Monte Nuovo. In case of a big one, it could affect our chances to live in Europe, immediately killing hundreds of thousands if not millions. But its most cataclysmic eruption came when it was formed around 39,000 years ago in a devastating blast that threw masses of lava, rock and debris into the air. Professor de Siena said current activity does not suggest a big one, though a small could take place. He told Daily Star Online. In case of a small one, similar to the eruption in 1538, people living near the point of the eruption would be affected. We are still talking of thousands of people who could die, lose their houses, and the warning would be much less than for a big one. The economy of the entire Europe would be still in danger because of consequences. In case of a big one, it could affect our chances to live in Europe, immediately killing hundreds of thousands if not millions. Ashes would cover the sun, possibly for days, months, years, affecting humanity, fauna, and flora in other continents. Volcanologist Stefano Carlino, of National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology, told Daily Star Online predicting the next eruption is not possible. Dr. Carlino has led a team drill at the volcano in a bid to predict future eruptions. What scientists call an uplift, when molten magma rises to the surface, has been bubbling over since 2005. He said this slow 11-year movement of boiling hot fluid could represent a long-term preparation to an eruption. He said, based on the present dynamic of the Campiflagra caldera, the expected next eruption is a smaller one, possibly similar to the last occurred in 1538. In this case, a very minor part of the 350,000 people living inside the caldera zone will be in danger. But we don't know what will change in the future behavior of the volcano. The worst scenario, which is very unlikely, is a catastrophic ignimbrite eruption. An event like this will involve directly at least 3 million of people and indirectly many regions of Italy. People should keep high their perception of risk. To mitigate the effects of the eruption, Dr. de Siena said volcano monitoring techniques need to be improved. De Siena, who spent 4 years studying the volcano, said funding for research needs to be ramped up. However, he said the future looks bleak regardless. He said, in case of the big one, disastrous consequences would be difficult, if not impossible, to mitigate. We must become conscious that a volcano eruption of this kind may completely change our way of living, and in the future will surely do. To mitigate this means to invest in technologies that allow humanity to survive and prosper even after.